year. Congratulations. How do you sum up the emotions being back in Sky Blue?
Yeah, no, it's very exciting to be back here. I got the call last night. It was almost like when I got the call for back in 2018 for the first game. It was very exciting times. It was a long day. Not sure how it was going to go, but obviously got the call, so it was great to be back in here.
Have you learnt, blunt question, have you learnt from being dropped? Does it make you a better player?
I don't know. It was just a certain way they went with in game one. But I said to Freddie always that I just make sure I'm ready if ever needed. And it's obviously very unfortunate what happened to Appy. Terrible injury. But we've got to have sort of next man up here in New South Wales, and very very thankful to get the call.
What's it like when you've played so many times for New South Wales and you get the call again? Is it a different feeling?
Like I said before, it was pretty exciting again. Like when I went back in 2018, 'cause obviously wasn't sure after the first game, didn't play, so you're not sure how they're going to go for game two. Obviously Reece playing some great footy too, so you're not sure which way they're going to go. So when I finally got the call, it was very exciting, and just very happy to be back in here.
Kevin, how do you sum up the challenge ahead of you guys this time?
I think it's an exciting one for us. A few of us boys that have come in here, a few fresh faces, I guess, and we understand what's got to be done. It's not about it has to be done to keep the series alive. So a bit of sudden death stuff up in the Suncorp, which is always a tough place to go, and has been tough for us in past recent years, always in Origin. But there's no other option for us next week than to go up there and make sure we keep the series alive for New South Wales.
How important were those ongoing conversations with Freddie to know that you were still wanted? Like, did it keep that hunger flowing to know that the coach had you so high up on that radar?
I think that just the original chat we had after when I didn't get selected in game one, it's just that we had a great chat after that phone call, and I just let him know that I'll make sure that I'm always put my best foot forward at club level. And like I said, if he needs me again, and it's come around to that, so now I've got to make sure he's put the trust in me. I've got to make sure I return that.
You've probably been in camp around an hour now, but have you chatted with Reece? Do you know what that role is going to be like?
No, we're not too sure yet, but whichever way it goes, I feel like we're both capable of doing whichever role, whether it's him or myself starting, or vice versa coming on later in the game. Both can cover positions as well. He can obviously cover some other positions, so. I'm sure we'll talk with the coaches later on during the week and see what the plan is there and go from there. But I'm sure he'll have the same mindset as me, that whatever needs to be done, just we'll get it done for the team.
I know you would have been so determined to get back in, but was there a moment at all where you thought, I might not get another shot?
Yeah, definitely. It was a long day yesterday, and we were going to fly out yesterday, but we sort of held off just one more day. Just hoping, you never know, and it got to a point last night we're like, well, maybe we're not, so maybe we'll just start packing, and we're going to fly out today, go away for a family holiday. But as soon as we sort of were about to start packing, they got the call. So I get to go away for a week, and poor Mrs. is at home with the two kids on her own. So, but she was very excited for me to be back in here.
What is it? They didn't continue with the holiday?
Nah, it didn't continue. It was going to be a nice little family holiday, but we've changed now. They'll head to Brisbane, and I obviously go up there, and they'll get to watch me play, which is quite exciting. My daughter's seen me play in the blue jersey, but my son Jag hasn't, so it'd be very exciting to do that for him too.
How do you calm the nerves on an afternoon like that, where you're sort of pacing around, hoping for the call?
I don't know, just try and stay busy, and the two kids keep me busy as well. I don't know, try to do things around the house. The house is pretty clean at the moment. So.
Is it hard not to get ahead of yourself? Unfortunate as it is that Appy broke his jaw.
Yeah.
And everyone else is saying, okay, Damien Cook's a walk-up start.
Look, I felt like I handled that part quite well with all the media them assuming that I was going to be in there. But, I've probably learnt from past experiences as well, that you just got to wait till you're called and wait till you're actually in that jersey. That's when you know you're playing. So I feel like over the years I've really learned how to handle that part well.
Cookie, any word on Latrell and Camo? Like how much training he'll be able to do from the get-go?
Looks like our physio at South, Eddie Farrer's throwing his weight around, so it looks like they won't be doing too much till later in the week, I think. But look, I was asked the other day if you'd still pick him, and of course I would. Like the calibre of player they both are. they'll make sure they're right to go and put their best foot forward. And I still believe they can still do some training. I think it's just full training, not till Sunday or something like that. So, but no doubt they'll do whatever it takes to make sure they're right to go for next week.
Obviously down in the series, there's been so much change in the squad. You have to go to Brisbane now. Do you think you'll lean on that? Will there be a bit of a siege mentality within the squad?
We've had, the last few years when we've won, we lost game 1 in 2019. We made some changes then and we won the next 2 games. So we've been to Queensland when the whole series was up there and won 2 games as well. I know Suncorp's, obviously different. But there's a lot of experiences over the last few years that we can lean on to make sure we pick the right parts out of all of those to make sure we do whatever it takes to win this second game.
Is Eddie?
Pardon?
Has Brady seemed a bit intense on edge?
No, pretty relaxed. He's always pretty relaxed in these camps. That's what one of the things I love about him as a coach. You're in a massive arena here in Origin. There's a lot of tension from everyone. Everyone's supporting it. Everyone's banking on you to win. But he's just keeps it. He's a level-headed. He keeps it nice and calm and relaxed, and that's one of my favourite things about him is just keeps the camp really good and settles anyone's nerves.
Is Eddie coming into camp to help
I don't know.
manage their loads?
I don't know. I have no idea if he's coming in, but he hasn't told me. So those 2 boys probably getting special treatment, but they are the 2 top dogs, I guess.
And even if they can't train until much later in the week,
Yeah.
you back them to just
Yeah.
come out and do the job.
Yeah, definitely. Because I see how hard those 2 work day in, day out, and it's not the start of a season where they're not game fit. We're over halfway through the season, so they're well and truly match fit and know how to get themselves right. So if anything, the little extra time off for them might just make them even more fresh to go into the game.
What were your thoughts on game 1? Did you have any ideas on what New South Wales did well or didn't do well?
Mate, they controlled the field position really well, but in the end it just came down to a few moments, a couple of try savers there from Queensland in the first half, and then just that last 10 minutes, just moments in games which Queensland took, and in Origin it's back and forth footy coming off your own line for a long time, and then you take your moments, and in the past we've done that as well, and Queensland's done their fair share, and in game 1 it was their night, so it's hope for a reverse in game 2. So,
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, guys.